Live on YouTube. Sound check one good time. Okay, for sure, that's booming. Drop that down a little notch, one little level. Okay, YouTube, nobody. IG, maxed out for the motherfucking bankroll. The ism in the goddamn building. Niggas already know nigga gonna have to, once I get ready to start the show, nigga gonna have to start it with a moment of silence for the late great No Cutt The P, Hollywood Division's finest, my nigga. Like, that shit was some fucked up news to get, my nigga. Like, damn, boy, that's that bullshit. Nigga, I was wondering why that nigga wasn't answering my DMs and shit, cause we go back and forth sharing memes and all that shit. I talk to No Cutt all the motherfucking time. Like, it's like, damn, nigga, he ain't answering his messages and shit. You know, he transitioned, so, you know, prayers to him, his family. You know, the super producer been ready, cause No Cutt is the super producer's cousin. So, he hit me like a couple hours after it happened and shit. So let me go ahead and get this show started one good time. Gunshots, bitch. And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite, of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. I ain't gonna front, nigga. This is another one of them episodes. I ain't had no topic, my nigga. I had this mean ass headache, my nigga, for like the last few weeks. I got a fucking impacted wisdom tooth, my nigga. That shit hurt like a motherfucker, nigga. My head been bumping. But, go ahead and start the show with a moment of silence for the homie No Cutt The P, my nigga. Like, I got the news yesterday morning that he passed, I think like 4 a.m. somewhere around there, in Vegas. So, rest in peace to No Cutt The P. A whole lot of y'all that listen to the podcast now, I grew my audience a whole lot from episode 13, the RPGO Freestyle, where me and No Cutt, I was supposed to do an episode called Be Like Calvin, which became episode 14. But, shit, me and Cutt, we was sitting there talking shit. Like, right before I got ready to turn the mics on, I had just finished Cat versus Dog podcast with Chelsea, CJ, Chelsea Perry, the comedian. And when she left, Cutt was sitting there, just sitting there, watching us do our thing. So when I was setting up to do Too Much Game, me and Cutt, we just sat there, shooting the shit, talking about the game and, what my show was about and, how I did my thing. And, I ended up being like, hey, nigga, I think you should do the show. Like, he was one of the first, guests that I had on Too Much Game. Cause y'all know I don't really have guests like that. But, me and No Cutt, nigga, we hit it off like instantly, my nigga. Like, just sitting there talking shit. Like, man, this nigga cool as a motherfucker, man. Like, nigga, No Cutt is like a real good dude. Like, just a genuine good ass person, my nigga. Like, Hollywood Division's on, my nigga. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think he said he coined the term Hollywood Division. Like, he just one of them, my nigga. Y'all heard on the episode with Sugar Free. Sugar Free speaks very highly of No Cutt. Like, everybody who ever encountered Cutt, like, he just a genuine cool motherfucker, man. Like, some good ism, nigga, good representation of the game. If you know what I'm talking about. Like, shout out to No Cutt, my nigga. Like, so, moment of silence for No Cutt, my nigga. Yeah, man, that did that shit fucked me up. I ain't gonna front, my nigga. Like, he's somebody who I talk to on a regular basis. Like, I've been on the phone with Cut, nigga. He didn't have me on the phone with Philmo Slim and all type of motherfuckers. Like, he'll just, hit me up every now and then. Like, he'll send me jokes and shit. Like, cause he said he wanted to try comedy, but like the stage wasn't for him. So, he'll send me jokes like, hey man, if you can use this motherfucker here, use this one. If you can use this one, use this one. Like, Cut was a cool motherfucker, man. Like I had a lot of love for Cut. Like especially a lot of motherfuckers in the game. Like I've been seeing a lot of motherfuckers Instagram stories, like, everybody posting Cut, especially my nigga maxed out for the motherfucking bankroll, another Hollywood motherfucking, Hollywood's finest, my nigga, Hollywood division. Like, nigga, I see Max posting a lot, of shit from people speaking about No Cut, so rest in peace, my nigga. Like that shit hurt, nigga. I ain't gonna bullshit you. Shout out Rod Uncensored, 12 Cal, my nigga Rod is in the motherfucking building, Shout out to all y'all. But yeah, man, I had to start the episode with that, like, because again, like, nigga, a lot of my audience, my nigga, like I that was like my first episode that cracked 100 listeners, my nigga. Like that was like my first, in my opinion, big episode that I did. Like I got a gang of good episodes, but like episodes that actually caught traction, did numbers. Like I got a lot of feedback, a lot of new followers, like a lot of motherfuckers started paying attention to the show. Was that episode that I did with No Cut, my nigga. Like I got a plaque in my living room from, episode 12, the RPGO episode, my nigga, like the RPGO Freestyle with No Cut. Like, Cut, nigga, the tightest P spitter, my nigga. Like, that's another coin that he termed, the tightest P spitter and fee getter, my nigga. Like, he was one of them niggas, like, he could pop that shit with the best of them. Pause. Like, nigga, popping, pimping, like popping them peas, like talking that shit, my nigga. Like, them rhymes and riddles, like, nigga, No Cut had him, my nigga. Like, he just was a cold nigga in general. Like, that's what made me want to get him on the show. Cause like, we just was sitting there like on some random shit. I was breaking down what the Be Like Calvin episode was gonna be about. And like we just start talking about the game, like the at the time, the state of, the ism, and what it was like as opposed to, back in the days. And nigga, we had a dope ass episode, my nigga. Like that was one of my favorite episodes. So, shout out to Cut, my nigga. Shout out Being Ready, the super producer, and they whole family. Cause nigga, I know that one hurt, my nigga. Like even like the game, especially Hollywood division. Like niggas lost a big one, my nigga. Niggas lost a legend. Like, nigga, I got love for Cut, my nigga. Like that shit hurt for real. Like, like he had been sick for a while. Like I had knew about that shit because I planned on going to Vegas to see the nigga, not too long from now. Like that's the part that's really fucked up. Like I really genuinely meant to go out there and see him. Cause the last time I was in Vegas, I had my kids with me. But shit, nigga, I took my podcast equipment and everything because I was supposed to see him then. Like it was a couple times we were supposed to link up to do the show again, but it just never panned out. But that's why it's like, nigga, whenever you get your opportunities to have people in your life, like, nigga, make the best effort that you can. Like if it's somebody who you want to see, go see them. If it's something that you got to do with somebody, go do it. Cause nigga, you never know, my nigga. Like, nigga, opportunities to fuck with people is limited, especially like good ass people. Like, that shit fucked up, nigga. Like it it, it's just some fucked up news to get. Cause like I say, nigga, I planned on going to check out, check the homie out, like really kick it. Cause like I already told Cut, like, nigga, I want to do the episode in person. Like when we did episode 12, nigga, we was right here, nigga, chopping that shit up. Like, he one of the motherfuckers like you gotta see, like, nigga, the look on a nigga face. And, like Cut was just one of them type of niggas, man. He just had a good ass energy, like just a cool ass motherfucker to be around. Like, shout out to Cut, dog. But like I said, nigga, today's episode, I didn't really have no hell of a topic and shit. Like, I've been dealing with this goddamn headache, nigga. My shit been bumping. I got a fucking impacted wisdom too. So like I really been trying to like manage the pain. Nigga been taking Tylenol and shit. I don't even take like pain medications. I don't do pills and shit, but nigga, that shit hurt, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck how tough a nigga is. Like, nigga, it comes a time when, that shit get the best of you, my nigga. And you gotta call in some assistance. Like, nigga, my motherfucking ass finna get some ibuprofen once I turn these motherfucking mics off. Cause, the lesson of probably what I'm gonna be talking about is, nigga, no matter what, nigga, life goes on, my nigga. Like, you still gotta do your shit. Like, even with me finding out about Cut, like, nigga, I had a comedy show that night. Last night I had to go perform. So it's like, even though I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with, like, I still got to do my thing. Like I talked about in the last episode, like, nigga, for every sad story you got, it's another nigga with 10 sad stories. It's another nigga with a story way sadder than yours, and he still got to perform. He's still gonna perform well. He's still gonna perform to the best of his ability. And like, something that I talked about, like, in episodes prior, especially I think in the episode, This Is Why I'm Cool, and like probably like another one, something before or after that, where I was like, nigga, nigga, death is the beauty of what makes life. Like, nigga, life is worth living because we know it's gonna end. Like, you have the urgency to do great things in life because you know that your time here is limited. Like, it's temporary. Like, we not gonna be here forever. So you gotta have that urgency of, if it's somebody who you want to tell you love them, tell them you love them, my nigga. If it's something you want to do that shit. Cause you never know when you gonna have to clock out this motherfucker. So it's like, when I think about, people who pass away in my life, and, the way that I gotta handle shit after, it's like, nigga, like I said, niggas use certain fucked up stories as an excuse to fail. Niggas use, tragedy as an excuse to not perform. I use tragedy as an excuse to perform at my best, because I'm not going to not do my thing because somebody who I love is gone. I'm going to do my thing to the best of my ability in the honor of that person who I lost. Like, I'm sure anybody who you lose in your life wouldn't want you to quit because they passed away. They wouldn't want you to stop. They wouldn't want you to tuck your tail and duck off and go cry in the corner. Like, they want you to succeed, my nigga. Like, nigga, go and win in my honor. Go say my name on the motherfucking stage when you get that trophy, my nigga. Like, do that in my honor. Don't quit in my honor, my nigga. Like, if I go away, nigga, I want everybody to go do the best that they can and say my name at the mountaintop, my nigga. Like, I don't want you to fucking quit. Oh man, Uncle Dolemite gone. I don't want a podcast no more. No, nigga, Uncle Dolemite gone. Nigga, I gotta do the best podcast ever and shout his name out, nigga. Like, I gotta go out here and kill it in honor of my nigga. Like, that's what I want when I'm gone. So when I think about people who I lose, nigga, that's how I perform when I lose people. Like, nigga, I went out there, I had a hell of a set last night, my nigga. Like, with the homie in mind. Like, nigga, shit, nigga, you wanted to give me these jokes, nigga. Let me go out here and do my shit, my nigga, in honor of the homie, my nigga, in honor of the ism. Like I say, my nigga, Hollywood Division's finest, my nigga. No Cut The P. Like, nigga, y'all niggas already know, man. That's my nigga. Like, that's somebody who I've talked about a lot on the show. Like I said, nigga, me and Sugar Free talked a lot about him when Sugar Free was on the motherfucking show. Like, nigga, one of my biggest, best episodes, he was on it. My nigga, he was my first like big show, my nigga. So, nigga, I'm going out here and I'm doing it for the homie Cut, my nigga, like, all the time. You know, that shit hurt to lose the nigga, but like, like I tell motherfuckers, like, nigga, now it's time to go out here and show out in honor of the homie, my nigga. And oh yeah, let me see my mom up in here. What's up? Mom's in the building. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. What's going on, KC? What's going on, Riders? Yeah, nigga, pimp in peace to No Cut, my nigga. Like I said, nigga, the game lost a legend, my nigga, a giant, my nigga. But like I said, dog, like in the absence of somebody, like nigga, you supposed to like put on a motherfucking show, my nigga. Like nigga, you ain't supposed to ball up and cry in the corner. Of course, this shit hurt, my nigga. Of course you take your time to grieve, but like nigga, you still got motherfucking wins to get, my nigga. Like you still got a performance to put on. Like I said, my nigga, my head hurt like a motherfucker right now. Like nigga, this motherfucking, I don't know if y'all niggas ever had an impacted wisdom tooth, but nigga, this shit hurt like a motherfucker. Nigga, I'm up there, nigga, off Tylenol and some type of blue tequila mixed drink on stage, nigga, like head hurting. Nigga, I'm thinking about the news that I got that morning. I texted Sugar Free. Y'all niggas already know. I tell y'all all the time. That nigga don't be answering his phone and shit. So ain't no telling whether or not he know. I'm sure he know, because I know a lot of people probably hit him up. Because I know Pimpin' Young know. And I know him and Pimpin' Young probably still in contact. So I'm sure the news done got the Sugar Free, but I hit him up. I hit a couple other motherfuckers up to let them know. But shit, nigga, even with that, like I still got to get up here. I got to do my thing. Nigga, I still got to come do the podcast. Nigga, head hurting, and all that shit. Like, nigga, it's life, my nigga. Like, life goes on. Like I tell motherfuckers, if something was to ever happen to me, nigga, like that's what I want. Like, nigga, I want my kids to succeed in my name. I want all my friends to succeed in my name. Like, nigga, everything that you do, nigga, just keep me in mind while you do it, my nigga. I don't ask for much, nigga. I don't need motherfuckers jumping all in the casket at the funeral and acting a motherfucking fool and having no goddamn depression and none of that shit. Like, nigga, just go succeed, my nigga. Like, go do fly shit, my nigga. Keep me in mind while you doing something fly. Like, nigga, do what you think I do in a motherfucking situation. What's going on, cuzzo? Brother Webb up in this motherfucker. Like that's the thing. Like, nigga, when I lose motherfuckers, when I go through tragedies, like even like I say, nigga, when I'm in pain, when I'm going through shit, when I take losses, nigga, it just motivates me to do better shit. It motivates me to work harder. It motivates me to solve problems. Like, because I always just ask myself, like, what would those people who I loved and lost think looking down watching me, my nigga? Like my cousin Snoop, my grandma, my papa, my granddad, like all my homies from my hood who passed away. Like, nigga, I gotta do it for all these motherfuckers that's watching me, my nigga. Like, I gotta show the fuck out, my nigga. Like, I don't want nobody who I lost in life to look down and be like, damn, this nigga Dolemite fucking up. Like, nah, nigga, like, like I said, like one of my big regrets is my grandma never met Brownie. Like, my grandma passed like right before Brownie was born and shit. Like, I wanted my grandma to meet Brownie, but again, nigga, being that she couldn't, like, nigga, we got to do the best we can because, if you believe that motherfuckers from the beyond can see you do your thing, nigga, what would you want them looking at when you do what you do? Like I say all the time, like, nigga, when I was a Christian, the reason that I didn't use profanity and shit is because if you believe in God and you believe that God could see you at all times, why are you doing shit in front of God that you wouldn't do in front of a man? Like, niggas will stop cussing for they pastor. Niggas will stand up straight. Niggas will behave a certain way in front of they pastor. But when they pastor walk away, they behave differently. But nigga, God could still see you. So why you doing something in front of God that you wouldn't do in front of your pastor, my nigga? That shit don't even make sense. Are you putting the pastor above God? Like, nigga, that's how I feel about everything, my nigga. Like, that's how I am for everybody who I've lost in life, my nigga. I'm showing the fuck out because my grandma can still see me. My cousins can still see me. My uncles and aunties who passed away can still see me. My auntie Deborah's birthday is, I think it's coming up soon, if not tomorrow, because I know I have a show on my auntie Deborah's birthday. So I gotta check my calendar and shit. But like I said, my nigga, I show up for all the motherfuckers who I loved and lost, my nigga. And what you say, cuz I saw a quote today, I'll share it. Walk like there are 3,000 ancestors following you. Exactly. And that's literally how I am in life, my nigga. Like, nigga, no matter what, I'm running around this motherfucker like everybody who I ever loved is rooting for me, my nigga. Nigga, that's literally how I move around. What's going on, my nigga Timo? What you say, 12 Kyle? I remember that episode with Sugar Free. You both mentioned No Cut, RIP. Yeah, exactly, my nigga. Cause the thing is, like, we had No Cut call in for probably about 10 or 15 minutes. We chopped it up. Like, if you listen to the episode closely, y'all will hear No Cut voice. Like, I called No Cut. When I did my 100th episode, I had No Cut on my 100th episode. He called into my 100th episode as well. Like, No Cut been on the show a few times, my nigga. Like, nigga, No Cut was a real one. And like I said, nigga, he just was one of them type of niggas, like, just a good ass person to be around, my nigga. You know, like, that's the thing. You know, like I said, nigga, like, in honor of No Cut, like, nigga, I'm showing the fuck out. Like, nigga, this podcast is always gonna be dope. You know, in the name of No Cut, my nigga. Like, that was the homie, like, for real, for real. Like, somebody who I often talk to. Like, you know, a motherfucker who genuinely had good energy. Like, you don't meet a lot of people like that. You know, like I say all the time, like, nigga, my presence is a gift. Like, nigga, I don't just speak highly of everybody. I'm not the type of nigga to just like go around lying on niggas, to the good or to the bad. You know, like, certain niggas when motherfuckers pass away, they, oh man, he was this and he was that. Nah, nigga, I talked about the nigga like this when the nigga was alive. Like, you know, nigga, I give niggas they flowers while they can still smell them. Nigga, that's the reason he was on the fucking episode. Cause I'm like, you's a cold nigga, homie. Like, you need to do this show with me, nigga. Like, we need to do this shit. You's a cold motherfucker. Like, I don't just do that shit, nigga. I don't just invite niggas on to the fucking show, nigga. I got what, 285 fucking episodes, and I might have had 10 guests on this bitch. Maybe something like that. Like, nigga, it ain't a lot of motherfuckers make it on this fucking show. Like, nigga, instantly, my nigga, I met that nigga, and within 45 minutes of me and him chopping it up, my nigga, that nigga was on too much game. Like, that speaks to how cold No Cut is. You know, in how he spit that game, and just in the energy that he is, just the kind of nigga that he was. Like, nigga, No Cut was that cold. Like, had to get the nigga on the episode, nigga. We was talking about doing other episodes. Nigga was literally talking about doing a podcast, like a regular Uncle Dolemite and No Cut podcast, like, where it's me and him the whole time, every episode, my nigga. You know, the shit just didn't pan out because the nigga lived in Vegas. Like, it was gonna be a hard undertaking because, you know, like, I prefer to do shows in person. You know, that's really the only reason that motherfuckers didn't make it happen like I wanted to make it happen, because I don't like doing remote shit, you know, especially like on a regular basis. Like, I wanted it to be a situation where niggas could be in person. So that's the only reason it couldn't happen like that. But as far as like us doing other episodes, niggas for sure had plans on doing other episodes. It just didn't pan out because, you know, scheduling and niggas living far. And what you say, real spill got to be a great representation for the people that comes after you and the ones before you. Exactly. You know, cause like I say, dog, like, you know, the way that I tell motherfuckers to live their life, you know, especially if you a religious motherfucker, like, if you believe that your God can see you all the time, nigga, you should move that way. You know, like, that's the definition of integrity. Like, doing the right thing when you think ain't nobody watching, my nigga. You know, so with the understanding that God is watching at all times, you should move the same way you would move in front of your pastor, in front of God. There's nothing that you should say in front of a motherfucker that you feel like, oh, I can't say that in front of my auntie. You shouldn't say it in front of God neither, my nigga. Oh shit, what's going on? AC, the motherfucking superstar in this motherfucker. Dolly, I just got here. Why you talking about Cut in past tense, bro? Don't tell me you saying, well, yeah, man. Cut passed away yesterday morning, AC. You know, like shit, I'm sorry you had to find out like this. That's fucked up. But yeah, man, you know, cut transition. So yeah, motherfucker got to talk about, you know, my nigga in the past tense. But Like I say, like in honor of my nigga, like nigga gotta show the fuck out. Like motherfucker still gotta perform to the best of everybody's ability in the absence of the greats. Because AC is a townhouse media OG. Like AC was podcasting with this motherfucker way before I was, nigga. She was on, seriously not another podcast. Shout out, seriously AC, nigga, seriously not another podcast. Her and being ready, the super producer, they had No Cut on their show a gang of times. Nigga, No Cut was like a regular call-in guest on seriously not another podcast, my nigga. Like that's like OG, nigga. That was way before Too Much Game, way before Cat versus Dog, before I was even considering doing this shit. I used to listen to seriously not another podcast, my nigga. And Cut was on that motherfucker a few times. Like, like I said, my nigga, like that shit was a tough blow, my nigga. Like, Cut, he been doing this podcast shit. Like, he was supposed to have his own show, on the network and shit. But, like I say, it never panned out. My nigga got sick. But, nigga, shout out to No Cut, my nigga. Like, real nigga. And like I say, dog, like, nigga, in his absence, motherfucker gotta move forward, dog. Like, niggas gotta show the fuck out. Every time I get on stage, I'm showing the fuck out. Every time I turn these microphones on, I'm showing the fuck out. Like, right now, nigga in pain, nigga, my head bumping. I got this goddamn impacted wisdom too. But nigga still gotta perform, especially today, because a nigga had to come and, give Cut his motherfucking flowers, dog. Like, nigga, why would I not? Like, nigga, the shit is way too important to not do it. Because if I wouldn't have did it, then I wouldn't have been able to give my nigga his props. Like, I had to, my nigga. And what you say, AC, although I appreciate the love, I hate to hear the news. I'ma tap in with Ben. Love always. I'm tapped in. Man, we always gonna love AC, my nigga. Like, being ready, no. Like, nigga, in the midst of they fallout and all that, I always spoke super highly of AC. AC is one of the best podcasters I ever heard. Like, genuinely, my nigga. Like, not even saying that because she here. Because if you talk to Ben Ready, he'll tell you, my nigga, I've always been pro AC. Like, I've always thought AC was like the dopest. Like, nigga, when they was going through they shit, I'm all like, nigga, AC is a superstar. My nigga, AC is cold. Like, ever since she first got on the motherfucking show as like a guest on that motherfucker, when she just was like the test guest host on Seriously Not Another Podcast, I was like, nigga, she's something else, nigga. Like, she need to be on this motherfucker, even if she got to get her own show by herself or somebody else. Like, nigga, AC cold, my nigga. AC super cold on the microphone, my nigga. Shout out to AC. But, nigga, like I said, dog, like, I don't have a fucking topic. I ain't gonna bullshit you. Like, like I said, nigga, like, through the pain that I'm feeling in my head, like, a nigga still gotta perform. Because like I was telling y'all on that last episode, like, niggas be trying to use what they going through as an excuse to not do shit. Niggas be using what they going through as an excuse to quit doing shit. Niggas be using what they going through as an excuse to have failed at certain shit. Like, fuck all that shit, my nigga. Like, it's too many niggas who made $1 million from worse circumstances than you. It's too many motherfuckers who done had successful businesses, successful lifestyles, nigga, successful marriages, successful everything. They've gone through worse shit than you, my nigga. Like I said, my nigga, like, it's motherfuckers who you dealing with something in your relationship with your boyfriend, girlfriend, or any of that shit. It's motherfuckers who done dealt with worse problems and they still together. They still happy. They still thriving. It's motherfuckers, with jobs, businesses, podcasts, rappers. These niggas done dealt with something way worse than what you dealing with, but they kept going and they thrived and they succeeded, my nigga. Like, I don't use pain as a fucking excuse not to do shit. I don't use motherfucking tragedy as an excuse not to do shit. Like, nigga, a motherfucker still gotta perform, dog. Like anything outside of me, like literally not being able to do it, like physically not being able to do it, I'm still gonna do it, my nigga. Sports for you, wrestling up in this motherfucker. Townhouse Media Gang. What you say, AC? Thank you, bro. Still waiting for my invite to your show. We gotta make it happen. Yeah, AC. Now that you said that, it's stamped. AC is gonna be on an episode of Too Much Game. I guarantee it. It's gonna happen. We gonna do that, AC, for sure. That's guaranteed. Like, nigga, you already know. Especially now that I know you want to get on the motherfucking show. Yes, AC will be on motherfucking Too Much Game. But like I said, like, nigga, I don't use shit as an excuse not to do shit. Nigga, just cause my head hurt don't mean I'm not gonna do it. Nigga, anything outside of my motherfucking shit being fucked up to where I literally couldn't do it, I'm doing it, my nigga. Like, nigga, I done had all types of fucked up shit happen. I still came and did this motherfucking show. Like, I remember talking to Juno. What's going on, Plexio? Like, I remember talking to Juno, my homeboy Juno, man, motherfucking comedian out of Virginia. And I was telling him, my nigga, like, I could perform no matter what. Cause he was like, do you think that you could do a podcast, or you could do a comedy show? What's going on, Trill? Like, you think you can do a show after, getting the news that, you lost one of your friends? Yes. I did that shit last night. Like I said, my nigga, when I got the news that No Cut passed, I still had to go perform that night, my nigga. Like, it's fucked up. But again, nigga, like, with the love that you have for the friend that you lost, you still go perform to the best of your ability in the honor of that friend that you lost. Like, nigga, anything that you going through, my nigga, like, like I say all the time, nigga, victory feels a lot sweeter when it's won in difficulty. Like, when you had to fight real hard to win, the win feel that much better. It feels so much better beating a great opponent than beating somebody who's sorry. Like, nigga, of course we were supposed to beat Ball State. Of course we were supposed to beat uh Eastern Mississippi Tech. But nigga, it hit way different when you beat Alabama. It hit way different when you beat USC or Notre Dame. Like, it hit different. Nigga, like I said, dog, like, the reason Muhammad Ali is known as the greatest of all time is because he had the greatest competition of all time. Like, nigga, that nigga had to go up against Joe Frazier, Ken Norton Sr. That nigga had to go up against motherfucking George Foreman in his prime. Like, nigga, that nigga Muhammad Ali went out there and beat Hall of Famers, my nigga. That nigga was in there like, yeah, nigga, I'm whooping your favorite. I'm your favorite fighter's favorite fighter, my nigga. That nigga ended motherfucking George Foreman career early. That nigga cut George Foreman down in his prime. Fucked his ass up. Like, that's what made him who he was. Because we watching videos of this motherfucker George Foreman beating down the motherfucking punching bag to where that motherfucker got a hole in it. And then this nigga Muhammad Ali went in there and beat his motherfucking ass like he wasn't shit. That's what makes Muhammad Ali Muhammad Ali. Nigga, you don't get the title of greatest of all time by whooping on unknowns and tuna cans and sorry motherfuckers that don't nobody care about. Like, nigga, you get known as great by beating great adversity. Like, nigga, when you can beat a great opponent, nigga, that's when you great. Nigga, when you can overcome great circumstances, that's when you great. Nigga, when everything is going fine, nigga, don't nobody give a fuck. That's why a lot of motherfuckers don't give Drake the respect that, at one point he did deserve, which now he don't. But, at the time when Drake was at his, at the top of his fucking powers, my nigga, like, niggas didn't really give Drake his flowers because it's like, nigga, you came from Degrassi. Nigga, you already came in from a privileged background. So even though you're an amazing artist, nigga, of course, look at the background that you came from. Where we look at a nigga like Kendrick Lamar who come from the gutter, come from Compton, have fucked up circumstances to overcome, and niggas roll out the red carpet for him because we understand the difficulty of the circumstances that he came from. So that's the thing. Like, whenever you going through something fucked up, just understand, nigga, it's gonna feel that much better when you overcome the circumstance, my nigga. That's why pain motivates me. Pain fuels me. So does lack, so does loss, so does fucked up circumstances, so do things not going my way. Like it always motivates me to go that much harder because it's gonna feel that much better when I overcome whatever this circumstance is. Like, nigga, relief is one of the greatest feelings in the world, my nigga. Like, it's gonna feel so phenomenal when they take this fucking bitch ass wisdom tooth out, my nigga. Like, I know I'm gonna feel 10 feet tall, my nigga. I'm gonna feel like I could jump 3 feet off the motherfucking ground when they get this fucking bitch ass shit up out my goddamn, like, jaw. This shit hurt bad, nigga. But again, like, that shit ain't stopping shit. That shit hurt like a motherfucker, but like, niggas still gotta perform. Niggas still waiting for this motherfucking game. And what you say, Ryder? Swish with coconut oil. Uh, it will stop the wisdom tooth pain. Oddly enough, I keep a lot of coconut oil in my house, my nigga. I'm definitely doing that. And what you say, AC, you definitely one of the best to do this podcast shit, though. Much love and respect always. Fix that motherfucking tooth, though. Hell yeah, trust me, nigga. Once I could get me a fucking appointment, nigga, this motherfucking wisdom tooth coming out. My normal dentist, them niggas say I can't get a fucking appointment until the 27th. So Monday, nigga, once the morning hit, my nigga, I'm calling every dentist in the area to find a fucking dentist that got a fucking dental surgeon that operates on Mondays, cause this shit gotta come out. But again, my nigga, like when it comes to like how you deal in life, my nigga, like how you deal with pain, like, nigga, the relief from great pain is a great feeling in itself. The relief from going through a fucked up circumstance feels great in itself. Like, nigga, you appreciate money a whole lot more when you've been broke. You appreciate having a motherfucking roof over your head when you've been homeless. Like, nigga, when you slept in cars and hotels and all that type of shit, it feel good to the motherfucker to have a roof, to have a front door, a back door, your own bathroom, like couches and TVs and shit like that. Like, nigga, when you come from fucked up circumstances, nigga, like having a lot of shit feel a whole lot better when you ain't had shit. Nigga, like I tell y'all, like, nigga, I got a cold ass shoe collection, my nigga, like about 200 shoes. There was a time when it was like, nigga, I had one pair of shoes for the whole school year. Nigga, I got holes in my shoes. Nigga, shoes talking like a motherfucker. Like, nigga, told myself that shit'll never happen to me again, my nigga. Like, nigga, holes in my socks, that'll never happen to me again. Like, a whole lot of the circumstances that I went through, like, in life, I'm like, nigga, never again. Like, that shit motherfucking motivated me to be like, shit. Nigga, my kids ain't gonna know nothing about that shit. They ain't gonna know about holy shoes. Nigga, they don't know what a hole in the shoe fucking look like. Only hole they see in the motherfucking shoe is the one they put their goddamn foot in. That's it, nigga. You ain't gonna see the toes out of my shit, my nigga, unless it's a goddamn sandal. Like, nigga, I don't want them niggas to experience lack, my nigga. Like, again, I use anything in my life that didn't go my way to fuel me to make sure that shit go my way in the future. Like, I don't use shit as an excuse to stop. I don't use shit as a go, well, my daddy was a crackhead, so I'm gonna be a crackhead. All this happened, so nah, nigga, fuck all that shit. Cause there's two types of people in life, my nigga. There's motherfuckers who daddy was an alcoholic, so they are alcoholic. And then there's motherfuckers who daddy was an alcoholic, so they never touched a bottle of liquor in their motherfucking life. That's the thing. Like, there's people who use a fucked up circumstance as an excuse to be fucked up. I'm not one of those, my nigga. Like, I don't want my kids to be those. And with the understanding that people are like that, that's why I do the best that I can to be the best example for my kids that I could be. So whatever the fuck y'all see from me, it's gonna be something that you want to emulate. Like, I don't want to teach them niggas no punk ass bullshit. Again, like, I use everything around me as motivation to do better. Like, good shit, bad shit, Other motherfuckers, like everything in my life I use as motivation. Like and that's the whole aim of this show. That's the whole goal of this show. Use everything around you. Like I tell y'all, nigga, I use everything around me as something that I can give game about in the motherfucking show. And everything that I put into this motherfucking show, game in itself is just knowledge applied, wisdom applied. That's what game is, my nigga. Like everything that I talk about on this show is shit that I want y'all motherfuckers to apply to your life to improve your lifestyle, improve how you move, improve how you deal with people, improve how you approach life, my nigga. Cause that's what it is with me. Nigga, everything that I see in life, I use it as an excuse to get better. Whether it be how people treat me. All right, I ain't gonna let nobody treat me fucked up because I didn't like how that felt. Won't happen again. Damn, I made a mistake. I don't like how that felt. Won't happen again. Damn, that nigga got a nice ass car. I need to give me one of the motherfuckers. I gotta figure out some shit. Like when I go to comedy shows, like I say, my nigga, I listen to the crowd. Like, all right, I gotta make niggas laugh harder than that. Like everybody who was there last night, like they know, nigga, I had to set of the night. Ask anybody, my nigga. I went out that motherfucker and blew the roof off that bitch. Again, like mouth hurting like a motherfucker, head bumping, cold ass headache. Just got the news that I lost a homie, No Cutt. Like, I gotta go in this motherfucker. I gotta tear this motherfucker down, my nigga. In honor of the homie. In spite of this motherfucking pain that I'm going through. I gotta go in this motherfucking cut the fuck up, my nigga. Like literally, like that's probably what a motherfucker gonna have to start saying, nigga. I'm cutting the fuck up for No Cutt. Like I'm gonna cut the fuck up. Every time I go out here, I'm cutting the fuck up with two T's. Like every time. Because I use everything as motivation, my nigga. Like now losing my homie, that's extra motivation. I gotta go that much harder in honor of the homie. Like I tell y'all, like same as with my cousin Snoop, my nigga. Like everybody who I lose, I gotta go hard for them. My grandma, my my papa, my granddad, all that shit. Nigga, I gotta cut the fuck up. For everybody who I loved and lost, my nigga. My baby cousin Pookie, everybody, my nigga. Like all my homies, nigga C Knox, Smelly Mark, like all my niggas who I was with every day, all day, and they not here no more. Like, nigga, I gotta cut the fuck up. I gotta show the fuck out, in honor of all these motherfuckers. My auntie Deborah, my auntie Linda, my uncle Ruben, you know, my uncle Larry. I ain't even like Uncle Larry, but still love my Uncle Larry. Like, my Uncle Dickie. Like, nigga, I still gotta show the fuck out. Like, nigga, anybody who I loved and lost, like, nigga, I'm showing the fuck out like they all watching. Like they all sitting in the motherfucking crowd. Nigga, they all sitting in the audience. Like they all listen to the motherfucking podcast. Like, nigga, I gotta show the fuck out, my nigga. Like, yeah, shit hurt. So what, nigga? Like I told y'all in the last episode, nigga, like, don't nobody give a fuck about your sad story. Like, nigga, you can tell a nigga of all the people you lost, all the things you lost your job, you tripped over your feet, your motherfucking you stubbed your toe this morning on the fucking corner of the bed. You bumped your head on the sink, nigga. You slipped getting out the shower and cut yourself. Nigga, don't nobody give a fuck. Nigga, when your rent due, your rent due. Your knee hurt, rent still due. Head hurt, rent still due. Nigga, bills still got to get paid, my nigga. That's the fucking thing. Like, that's why I go so hard in life, because I'm like, nigga, I still got rent to pay. I still got bills to pay. Like, nigga, my kids get hungry no matter what. Like, these niggas' feet growing no matter what. These niggas need clothes no matter what. They got to get to and from school no matter what. Like, nigga, whether I'm going through it, no matter whether I'm up, down, nigga, even when my motherfucking mood is fucked up, nigga, I had a bad day, I had a bad experience, nigga. Uh, Chipotle fucked my order up. They didn't put the motherfucking guacamole in the bowl. Nigga, my kids still gotta be taken care of, my nigga. Like my bills still gotta get paid. Nigga, I still got all type of shit gotta get taken care of. I still gotta perform, my nigga. I still gotta show the fuck out in spite of all that bullshit. And like I tell y'all, like, don't nobody give a fuck about your sad story. Like, nigga, that's why you gotta go hard, nigga, regardless. Either way, no matter what, nigga, you gotta go up, my nigga. Cause life don't give a fuck. Like, it takes who it takes, it leave who it leave. But while your ass is still here, you gotta go hard, my nigga. Like I forgot who asked me this shit, but we was talking about like survivor's remorse, and it's like I don't have survivor's remorse, my nigga. Like I just feel like I gotta go hard for the motherfuckers who ain't here no more. Like nigga, the responsibility of success has been put on me by the motherfuckers who no longer here. Like because he ain't here to do it, I gotta do it. Because he not here to succeed, I gotta succeed. Because even though this motherfucker can't watch me in the physical, he's somewhere in the spiritual realm watching me. So I still gotta go hard and succeed. Like, I'm glad that God left me here to keep on going for the homies who ain't here no more. For my family that ain't here no more. Like all my loved ones who ain't here no more. I still gotta keep on getting cracking in their honor. Like, it ain't guilt because, like I say, my nigga, God take who he take for a reason. And he leave who he leave for a reason. So with that understanding, like, nigga, I gotta fucking succeed. Like, I gotta show the fuck out. Nigga, I gotta perform. I gotta take care of all my responsibilities and all the people who I'm responsible for. Like, I gotta be the example for who I'm the example for, with the understanding that there's a reason that I'm still here and motherfuckers who I was close to ain't. Motherfuckers who I love, motherfuckers who was younger than me. They not here no more, but I'm still here. So with that understanding, it gotta be some type of fucking reason. So whatever the fuck that reason is, I gotta go find it. Like I gotta be great with the understanding that there's a reason I'm here. So whatever the fuck that reason may be, I gotta do the best that I can. Like I gotta like earn the the right to be here. Like nigga, being that I'm lucky to be here, being that it's a privilege for me to still be above ground, I gotta show the fuck out. Cause my ass is lucky to have woke the fuck up. So nigga, with the understanding that it's a privilege for me to still be walking around this motherfucker, nigga, I gotta appreciate that privilege with my actions, with how I move, with how I approach things, with how I try to succeed. Like I'm lucky to be here. So nigga, with that understanding, it's just like if you get a fucking good job, like, how they say a happy employee is a productive employee. Like, nigga, I'm a happy motherfucker to be alive. So, nigga, with that happiness, I'm gonna try to be motherfucking productive, my nigga. Like, I know that it's a privilege to be here. I don't take this shit for granted, my nigga. Like, I don't take waking up for granted. And I don't want nobody listening to this shit to take waking up for granted. Like I tell niggas, like, cause everybody who knows me, everybody who watches me on a daily basis, everybody who follows me on social media and shit like that, like y'all niggas see how I spend my time. Y'all niggas see how I spend my 24 hours. Like, nigga, I'm always trying to do something better than what I did the day before. I'm always trying to, fulfill the time that I spend on this motherfucker because I don't know when it's gonna be my last time to do this shit. I understand the privilege that I have to be around this motherfucker. So with the understanding of that privilege, like, yes, nigga, I go to Chocolate Sunday. Like I go and I try to, network and grow in comedy. I try to be the best podcaster that I could be. I try to be the best father that I could be. Like, I try to enjoy my time on the motherfucking planet because nigga, it's a privilege, my nigga. Like, nigga, I don't take waking up for granted. Like, nigga, I wake up happy that I woke up because a lot of niggas didn't, my nigga. Like, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, how you gonna sit up here and waste your motherfucking 24 and it's a million motherfuckers wishing that they could have woke up this morning. Damn, nigga, why the fuck my goddamn bitch ass camera done fucking got blurry? But like I said, my nigga, like, even with just having good health, like, nigga, the fact that I could wake up and walk, like, even though my head bumping right now, like, even though I got this pain right now, my nigga, like, I'm still blessed, my nigga. Like, I'm still lucky. Like, I'm still happy to be able to walk. It's motherfuckers who can't even walk. It's motherfuckers who can't see. It's motherfuckers who ain't got no arms and legs. Like, nigga, I'm blessed to have all the shit that I do have amongst the shit that I don't have. Like I say, nigga, like, even when shit is going fucked up, nigga, I think about all the things that I'm blessed with, all the abilities that I'm blessed with. What's going on, Britt Renee? Britt Row Records up in this motherfucker. I could talk about this all day podcast. Nigga, she got her BTG for president, nigga, and Open Run with BTG podcast, nigga, all on the I could talk about this all day podcast network, nigga. So y'all go subscribe to that so you get 3 podcasts on one RSS feed. But like I said, my nigga, like, even when shit is going fucked up, even when I'm going through shit, like, I think about all the things in my life that's going good. Like, even when shit is fucked up, it's still like, nigga, at least I could walk though. At least I could still see. Nigga, at least I got arms and legs working. All my fingers is working. Like, nigga, I could still go out here and get it. Nigga, I could still speak. Nigga, I still got, full use of my intellectual capabilities. I'm still funny. I'm still fly. I still dress well. Like, nigga, I could still go out here and get $1 million, nigga. As fucked up as shit be going, as much as my head hurt right now, nigga, I could still get out here and get it. So I'm going to. What's going on? Heaven up in this motherfucker from the Heaven's World podcast. And what you say, 12 Cal? We are blessed to be here. We can't take that for granted. Exactly, my nigga. Like I said, nigga, like, niggas be using one minor inconvenience as an excuse to quit doing something. Oh man, I had a bad show. Oh man, my co-host quit. I'm gonna stop podcasting. My co-host quit. Oh, I'm gonna stop podcasting. This don't work. I'm gonna stop podcasting. Man, people don't even be listening. I only got 6 listeners on my last episode. I'm gonna quit. Like I tell y'all, quit, bitch. I love when you bitch ass niggas quit. No matter what it is. I just told them niggas last night at the show. I love when a motherfucking comedian quit. I love when a nigga call my phone. Yeah, man, this comedy shit ain't working, man. I'm about to quit. Cool, quit. Man, you think I should quit? Hell yeah, quit. You thought I was gonna motivate you? Nah, bitch ass nigga, quit. Like, nigga, I'm not trying to stop none of you bitch ass niggas from doing what a bitch ass nigga do. If you want to quit, by all means, quit. Nigga, the game don't need you, my nigga. Like I said, dog, life goes on, my nigga. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. Whether you hear or not, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. Nigga, the birds gonna keep chirping when your bitch ass quit comedy. Hoes still gonna be fucking when your bitch ass quit podcasting, my nigga. When you quit rap, nigga, producers still gonna keep on making beats, nigga. The world gonna happen whether you do it or not. So if you wanna quit, quit, bitch. Now, I ain't here to motivate your hoe ass to keep on motherfucking going. Like I said, this ain't no motherfucking motivational podcast, my nigga. I give game, not motivation. Your motherfucking baby's supposed to motivate you. Nigga, keeping your motherfucking bills paid supposed to motivate you. Yourself, you supposed to motivate you, my nigga. Nigga, me, I don't motivate nobody, nigga. Nigga, I might, put something in your ear, nigga, to charge you up, nigga, make you want to go harder. But I ain't here to stop you from quitting. You want to quit? Quit, bitch. Nigga, you want motivation? Nigga, use a bitch. Oh, you quit, use a bitch. Now, that's the only motivation I got for you, my nigga. Bitch ass niggas quit. So if you want to quit and be a bitch ass nigga, go ahead and quit. That's the motivation, my nigga. Cause I ain't here to keep you doing this shit, my nigga. I don't need 1,000 motherfuckers to compete with in this podcast space. Quit. You listen to this shit and you want to quit podcasting? Quit. Go make one more episode. Tell your motherfucking audience to listen to Too Much Game and then quit. Go give your equipment away, nigga. Go take that shit to, Guitar Center or a fucking pawn shop and pawn that shit. Like fuck the bullshit. Quit, nigga. Cause you supposed to motivate yourself. I motivate me. Other niggas don't motivate me. My kids motivate me, my nigga. My family motivate me. Like I said, nigga, the motherfuckers who I lost, who I gotta take care of, they motivate me. Nigga, not no other motherfucker. Nigga, I don't listen to no motherfucking podcast or watch a Gary V speech and be like, oh man, I'm motivated now. Like, hell no, nigga. I go in the room, see my fucking kids, and I'm motivated, nigga. The fuck? Nigga, I don't quit because of them. I don't quit because I got fly shit I want to do. I want a low rider, nigga. That's my motivation. I want a Benz. That's my motivation. Fuck what another motherfucker doing, nigga. And I'm not gonna let no two fake, no fucking no bent finger. What the fuck is this shit? God damn, nigga. Fucking Amber Alerts and shit interrupting my goddamn show. But like I said, my nigga, I'm not letting no punk shit stop me from getting what the fuck I want. Nigga, a two fake ain't gonna stop me from $1 million. Tragedy not gonna stop me from $1 million. Bumping my head ain't gonna stop me from $1 million. Tripping over some shit, not gonna stop me from nothing's gonna stop me, my nigga. That's the fucking thing. Let me text my dad back. Yeah, nigga, we still going to the bowling alley, my nigga. But like I said, dog, like I don't use nothing as an excuse to stop. I use everything as an excuse to keep going. And what you say, AC, so true. Started back is so hard after quitting. So proud of you hitting 285. That's major. Yeah, shit, nigga, it's crazy because I'm 15 from 300. That shit wild as hell, like on some real shit. I ain't even really think about it till right now that you just showed me the number. Yeah, I'm close to 300, my nigga. So shout out to that. And what you say, Heaven's World, I said earlier to my friend, you gotta stay in a state of gratitude because because that humbleness is really arrogance. And that's the thing, like, nigga, I'm showing the fuck out no matter what. Like, nigga, when shit go fucked up, I still gotta get it. I still gotta go hard. What she say? That Android gonna stop you, nigga. If you don't get an iPhone, I got an iPhone right the fuck here. I'm live on Instagram on a fucking iPhone. I got both. So, and for the record, fuck an iPhone. But yes, I'm on an iPhone right now. Take my iPhone. But yeah, I got an iPhone too. Fuck an iPhone. Will you say that's your notification to transfer the millions from one account to another? Hell no, nigga. Somebody goddamn, I don't know, somebody baby got kidnapped or whatever the fuck that shit is, nigga. I don't know what that Amber Alert was, nigga. That shit is annoying. God damn, nigga. Like, just send a little text message. And then the fucked up thing is after you clear the alert, you can't even see it on your phone. So like, nigga, even if you did care to find whoever the fucking missing child is, like, nigga, the information is gone off the phone now. Like, the fuck type of shit is that? Nigga, step your Amber Alert game up. Emergency services, like the fuck, But like I said, dog, like just in general, like you use everything in your life as fuel to go harder. You use everything in your life as fuel to succeed. Because nigga, you gonna have 1,000 motherfuckers rooting against you. That's just life. You gonna have 1,000 circumstances trying to stop you, my nigga. That's just life. Like, nigga, no matter what you do, nigga, it's gonna be hard circumstances. Like, life is difficult, my nigga. But like I say, nigga, that's the beauty of life, is the difficulty of life. Nigga, anything that's worth having is worth fighting for. It's worth striving for. It's worth struggling for, my nigga. Or it probably ain't worth having. Like, nigga, like I said, nigga, I don't want to quit podcasting because I love doing this shit. Nigga, when my head hurt, I still enjoy doing this. When my head hurt, I still enjoy doing comedy. Like last night, even with my head hurting, even knowing my friend just passed away, I still had a hell of a time on that motherfucking stage. Same as doing this podcast shit. And like I say, like, it's not insensitive to keep going in the absence of somebody. Like, motherfuckers be wanting to, like, oh man, my friend passed away, so I can't come to the show. Like, don't do that shit if I pass away. You know, nigga, like I said, nigga, something happened to me, nigga. I'm not gonna say going about your day like I'm still here, but at the same time, like, nigga, if you got to get on stage, nigga, shout me out. That's all the fuck I want, nigga. Go up there, kill that shit, and say shout out to me after you kill that shit. But don't not go. If you got a fucking graduation, nigga, walk the stage, nigga. You know, just put a picture of me on your fucking cap or some shit. Like, you know, nigga, that's my only thing with everything. Like, nigga, if I lose a motherfucker, like I'ma keep on going, my nigga. Like I might not take my ass to work because fuck work, you know, like I don't go work for the white man and nobody honoring shit. Like fuck that, nigga. Like take your 3 days bereavement, my nigga. Fuck the bullshit. Don't take your ass in no bitch ass work, nigga. You ain't honoring me by working for the white man, nigga. Take your 3 days of bereavement. Like, nah, do that. Take off. Take off work. But your craft, nigga, even if you a barber, like even if you cut hair, nigga, and you passionate about cutting hair, nigga, go cut Dolemite in the back of somebody goddamn head or something, nigga. Like, you know, do your shit. You know, like that's the fucking thing. Like, you know, just to put a bow on the whole episode, nigga, like just to wrap this shit up, like nigga, you know, use everything in your life as an excuse to go harder, as an excuse to chase success, as an excuse to improve yourself and be better, you know, to do better. You know, everything should be used as fuel for self-improvement. Like, nigga, you shouldn't be using everything as an excuse to be a failure. Cause that's sucker shit. Every nigga who's ever failed has justified it with a bitch ass excuse. Don't let that be you. For every nigga who's ever failed, for every nigga who's ever quit, for every nigga who's ever become a failure, there's some bitch ass excuse they had to justify that bitch ass shit. For every nigga who's ever done some sucker shit, there's a punk ass excuse that they got to motivate them to be a sucker. Every lame ass nigga got an excuse to be a lame. Oh man, I'm a lame ass nigga because my daddy was a lame ass nigga. So I'll be a lame ass nigga like my daddy. My mama was a punk ass bitch, so I'm a punk ass bitch. Oh, you know, my uncle was a punk motherfucker, you know, so I'm a punk motherfucker because of my uncle. Like, there's also motherfuckers with punk ass uncles who became real niggas. There's also classy ass women who mama was a punk ass bitch. Like, you don't use nothing as a fucking excuse to be a sucker. Nigga, use a sucker. Nigga, I don't let niggas use excuses on why they a lame ass nigga. Oh man, everybody around me was a lame ass nigga. The fuck that got to do with you? You's a grown motherfucker with choices. Nigga, make the choice to be a real motherfucker. Fuck what everybody around you doing, my nigga. You know, your parents taught you that when you was little. If everybody else jump off a bridge, you gonna jump off that motherfucker. You know, that's why a lot of these niggas is suckers and clowns and lame ass niggas now, like with this young thug shit. Everybody snitching, so you a fucking snitch. Nigga, fuck no, nigga. I don't give a fuck if everybody else on the case snitch. I'm gonna be the one nigga who didn't snitch. What's going on, Aladdin Saddam? And what you say, 12 Cal? I had to turn my alerts off. Somebody's always getting kidnapped in Atlanta. I'm telling you, my nigga, I got my shit on silent. And that shit did that bullshit, my nigga. But again, if it was that fucking important, why the fuck when I cleared the motherfucker off, it went away? Like now I can't even look and see who it is in hindsight. So whoever the fuck it is, they gonna be missing forever. Cause I can't even see who the fuck it was. Like, nigga, the fuck? Y'all niggas ain't even put the push notification so I can go back and check it again. Goofy. You know, but like I said, nigga, you know, use everything as an excuse to succeed. Use everything as an excuse to go harder. Because once you using shit as an excuse for you to fail or using it as an excuse for you to quit, you know, you gotta wear that. Use a quitter, use a failure, use a sucker. You know, so don't use things as an excuse to be worse. Nigga, always use shit as an excuse to be better. And I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. Uh, you know, once again, my nigga, rest in peace to my nigga No Cutt, my nigga. Like, all the love, you know, prayers up, all positive energy to my nigga No Cutt, you know, his family, you know, the whole Hollywood division, you know, nigga, all the ism, you know, like, shout out No Cutt, my nigga. But, you know, like I said, dog, you know, if you would like to support me financially, you can cash at me at Uncle Dolemite, Uncle Dolemite on Cash App, or get you some merchandise at Too Much Game Podcast.store, TOO, Much Game Podcast.store. Support the squad, Townhouse Media, Town E House Media. You know, the Sports for You podcast, Sports number 4, letter U, Sports for You Wrestling. You know, same spelling with wrestling on the back. You know, shout out Sports for You. You know, John Watson, Nick Freeze, my nigga Mark, and Trail. You know, shout out to them. Whole Townhouse Media squad. You know, shout out AC up in this motherfucker. Townhouse Media OG. You know, and of course, you know, the godfather of all this shit, the Podfather, motherfucking Ben Ready, the super producer, my nigga. You know, that's who called and told me, you know, because that's No Cutt cousin. So, you know, shout out to super producer Ben Ready. But yeah, you know, shout out all the podcasts that fuck with me, all the homies. 12 Cal from the 12 Cal podcast and the Rap Soul podcast. You know, shout out to that. You know, Britt Renee, I could talk about this all day podcast. You know, Britt wrote records. She got Open Run with BTG podcast and BTG for president. My nigga Baylor the Great. Shout out Rodis, the Rodis Live podcast. Pod and Saved Our Marriage with King and Queen Germ. I just was on their show. So y'all niggas go check out the latest episode of Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Shout out Simply Ball Dropping podcast. You know, y'all go subscribe to Simply Ball Dropping on YouTube. Real Spill Pod, motherfucking ShanBpod.com, ChanBepoddin.com, because she got 1,000 shows. So shout out to Shan. You know, shout out Rod Uncensored, you know, Rod Uncensored Comedy and shit on YouTube. Shout out to him. And you know, follow me on social media, Uncle Dolemite and Too Much Game Podcast. You know, your mama boyfriend on TikTok, like, comment, and subscribe, all that good old shit. But I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too Much Game.